Hello, hello, hello everyone, and welcome back. If you'll just give everyone a few minutes to come on to catch up with the live stream. If you do come on, say hello. I bet that's Tanya. Who's come on? Don't forget to say hello, where you're from. If you're a newbie, let me know if you're a newbie, because I love to hear from newbies. Oh, hello, Susan. It's good to be back. It's good to be back. Thank you for everyone for following me for the last week while I've been away. Seeing what we've been doing every morning, or what I saw every morning when I was away. It was a sad time, but a good time as well. Sad considering we had to go to a family funeral, but it was lovely catching up with my sisters and my nieces and nephews and family up there in Queensland. So beautiful weather in Hervey Bay, and yeah, it was just lovely, but the time went so fast. Went really, really fast. So I'll just give everyone a few minutes to come on, and then I just want to go. Thanks, Susan. It's great to see you too. Thank you for coming on. Yeah, it was a beautiful day today. We had in-home class today. Hi, Caroline Matthews, which was really lovely. It was really lovely having the girls back around the table. I so miss that. I so miss the interaction with all the ladies. That's one thing that I do miss. Hi, Susan. Hi, Sandra. Good to see you on. Yeah, I do miss the interaction with the ladies. I think it's lovely. But yeah, I had the three Musketeers here today. Tanya, Kaz, and Jo. Oh, they're just lovely. And Susan. And these ladies are lovely. But it was Tanya's birthday, so we did cake, which was always nice. And then we went out for lunch, which was really special, really nice. Hi, Kaz. Been talking about you. Your ears burning. Yeah. So tonight we're going to be using the widely flowering 12 by 12 designer series paper, and I'm going to be doing a book stand easel card. So that's going to be interesting. So it's going to be nice using this paper. But just before we get started, a couple of things to remind you. We have still got 15%, get it right, 15% off our designer series papers, and it ends in a week, the end of August. We also have our new mini catalogue out, which my customers that have filled out the form will be getting it very soon. It's in the post, so watch out in the post for your mini catalogue. What else have I got to share with you about Stamping Up? That's happening right now. Oh, don't forget, if you got your bonus coupons. If you haven't spent them, you've only got until the end of the month. So don't forget to do that too. So that's about all I need to remind you to do, except for our BOGO sale on Saturday. Oh my God, we have changed it to live Facebook. For the simple reason, there's a lot of people still saying they don't know how to use Zoom, how to get on the Zoom. So we've gone back to doing it on live Facebook. So it's going to be awesome. It's going to be retired products. Boy, God, have I got a lot of retired products, but I know we won't get through all that on one day. But we will be doing ribbons and designer series paper and some cardstock. We'll be having some stamp sets, and it will be running every half hour. So it'll be from 9 to 9:30, and then 9:30 to 10 we'll have a break, and then we every hour, 10:30 to 10 o'clock to 10:30, 11 to 11:30, right through until 9:30 at night. Sorry, I've got a tickle in the throat. Hello, Yvonne. Good to see you on. Yeah. Excuse me. Okay, so let's come down and get started. We've got a few people on here. You're tired already. Oh, well. We've had a big day. The three Musketeers were here. Playing around. Okay, so we're still using the wildflower design in the stamp set and our dies. The dies are beautiful. Who's actually got this set? It is absolutely gorgeous. Oh, my little flowers popped out. How gorgeous are these dies? So we're going to be using them again tonight. So let me just give you the measurement of the base card and what we're actually doing here. Sorry, I've got a real tickle in the throat. Haven't talked for so much. So this is 29 centimetres by 10.5 centimetres. Okay, and then we're going to do a little bit of a different score. So we're going to do our 14.5, but we're also going to do 11.5. So we're going to score it at 11.5 and then 14.5. Okay, so that's going to go like that. Then we're going to do our score from the top right corner down to the score line. Okay. So this is a book stand easel card. So it's like a book card. It'll be like a book because you'll have your binder. But when it stands up, it's a book stand. So it's the book part is the stand easel card. Okay. So did you all get those measurements? Cool. Hi Sharon, how are you? Okay, so the first thing you need to do is, once you've scored it, you need to grab hold of your glue and you need to glue between those two score lines. Now, I know this is a new glue and I don't want to press too hard because I'll have it pop out. We just want to close that over and we want to score... fold that over and glue it down. Okay, so now it's like that. It's like a little book. Okay, so the next thing we want to do is, because this has got triangles, we want to cut our base or our mat. Okay, and we want to cut this. I'm going to bring it over to the measure. It's 10.5 by 9.5. So the 9.5 is up the top, and you're going to cut from the right hand corner to the left hand bottom corner. Okay, did you all get that? So it's 9.5 by 10.5, and then you're going to cut from the right top down to the left bottom. And we're going to put them into our triangle parts here. Now, if you need to trim any off, you'll need to do that before. You'll have to do that now. But I'm just going to pop that in. I have allowed for a border. And put this one in. So did everyone have a lovely week? Thank you for everyone that joined into my Facebook page posts each day. What I did or what I saw each morning. It was absolutely beautiful. So you can sort of see now that this is going to go like this, and then this is going to go like this. Okay, so we all got that. Okay, so the next bit is to get your designer series paper, and you need to cut this smaller because you know you want that border. So this one's going to be 10 by 9. 10 by 9. Once again, you're going to cut it from the right hand corner down to the bottom left hand corner. Okay, so this is going to go into here. Now this paper is so beautiful. You can really use any side of this paper. It's just absolutely gorgeous paper. Who's got this paper? Tell me in the comments if you've got this already. It's just absolutely beautiful paper. Don't forget, you've got 15% off your designer series paper. So if you're finding a paper that you really love, yeah, you might want to buy a bit more. And the other thing also, if anyone's seen the Close to My Heart products online, they are available for everyone while stock lasts. So if you see something on there that you really liked, they are available until while stock lasts. But in September, we will be coming out with some brand new, exciting scrapbookings. So stay tuned, because we don't get a pre-order on that, because we get to start the same time as you. And yeah, so it's going to be exciting. This piece is 10 by 2.5, 10 centimeters by 2.5, and we're going to pop this into our binder bit. Okay, so you can sort of see this is what it's looking like at the front at the moment, and it's going to come up like this. Now you can leave this blank, or you can add some more paper in here. I'll see whether I want to leave it blank or add some more paper, but I thought we might do the inside first. Okay, so with the inside you'll need your first map, which is, you know, your standard cardstock. This is Misty Moonlight. It's absolutely beautiful. It goes really well with this paper. And this piece here is 11 by 10. 11 centimeters coming across by 10 down. So going across is 11 by 10 down, and that's going to sit with the 11 going across the top. Okay, 11 centimeters across the top. Okay, this bit in here. Now we want a piece of white cardstock, and our white is going to be 10.5 by 9.5. So 9.5 coming down and 10.5 coming across, and the 10.5 is going to go to the top, and the 9.5 coming down the side. Who loves easel cards? There is so many different easel cards. Oh my God. I was having a look while I was away, and I'm thinking, oh my God, there is so many different ones that I've done over the years. And yeah, so this is a really gorgeous one though. Okay, so you can see this is like this now, and you can leave it like this if you want to, but then you can decorate it up a little bit more if you want to as well, which we're going to now. So I've cut out another triangle to come into here, and all I did was, this is 10 by 9, and all I did was cut my square in and cut it in a triangle. Okay, and then this is going to fit in with a little border going around it as well. Okay, so that's really lovely. Tell me if you've made one of these. Yes, you have. No, you haven't. Yes, I've made one. No, I haven't made one. This used to be one of my favourites because it was a really beautiful, you can do this for any anniversary, birthday, Mother's Day, Father's Day. You can do it for so many different events or any occasions. Now this one is 8.5 by 9, and you just cut it again. So I think I've got this one right. Yep, and then you just cut it in half again and you've got your triangle happening here. Absolutely beautiful paper. Now, kit class, I was going to, the next one that's coming up, I was going to do the beautiful house, the haunted house for Halloween, but it's not available. I ordered one and took it up and gave it to my sister because I know she loves Halloween, and she made hers, which was really lovely, but they're not available at the moment, so I can't order any. But they are going to go right through until next year, so you do get a chance to do Halloween with them next year, because I don't think they're going to be in time for Halloween this year. So you can sort of see now this is coming up like this. It's quite interesting, isn't it? So you've got this nice pattern in here as well. Okay. So we're going to do our front, and what I'm going to do is I've cut these out from the dies, and I'm just going to line this up, and you've got to work out roughly where you want to put this. Okay, because you're going to only be gluing part of it. Okay, so you might want to get a little pencil and just mark a little bit of a pencil mark there. And a little bit of a pencil mark here on the fold line. Okay, so you can sort of see there. So I'm going to turn it around, and you can sort of see that when you do it on this side, you sort of got to remember when you flip it over, you're doing it this way. Okay, so I'm going to mark that. I like to look where I have got it and then mark it on the other side. And the same with this one. I want to mark it on the other side. Okay, because this is the side we're going to glue. So we can see that's going to go, that's my pencil mark and my pencil mark. And then when we turn it over this way, there's my pencil mark and my pencil mark. So we're going to go across here. So when you've got it on the reverse side, if you get a little bit confused, you can always come through and draw a line, because this is the back bit. Okay, so you can draw a line through there. Then you know that you're just gluing this section in here. Okay, so you know where you're gluing. I mean, if you've been crafting a long time, you'll work it out really quick. But if you're new, this can be quite daunting if you're not quite sure how to do that, because it's a bit of a funny shaped angle. But when I get the glue on, I'll show you. So you can sort of see it's a funny shape that you're going to be doing from here down to here. So then you can line up those pencil marks from the front again. So you can line up your pencil marks on the fold line. Just make sure that you put it where you want it. Okay, and then you know this is going to... Did I just do that wrong? Yes, I did. It's meant to be stuck to the bottom part, not the top part. I knew I'd do that. It's going to be stuck this way. That's all right. I'm going to fold that under. Now, what am I going to do there? Easy. We're going to put some words there. We can put some words there. We can put something there on the back of that one. I'm just going to let it dry off a little bit. Okay. Did we make a mistake? No, not at all. We're just going to change it. So we're going to add something or remove some of that glue off there. And I'm going to show you a little trick. Okay. Alcohol wipe. Grab an alcohol wipe, guys. These are alcohol wipes, not water wipes. Alcohol wipe. Okay, see that glue on there? Quickly come over with the alcohol wipe. Oh my God, now it's off. Did you see that? No glue, alcohol wipes. Absolutely beautiful. Okay, so that's going to go in like that. Was that a mistake? Not really. I wanted to share a tip with you. I think I put that on a bit quicker, but that's okay. Beautiful. Once you've done that, there's no sticky on it. Okay? Alcohol wipes are the best. Just make sure that you get all the gluey bit. It will lift a little bit of the colour off your paper, but not much. Okay, beautiful. All done. Okay, now that was a question that was asked to me, and I thought, how do I demonstrate that? I don't know, but this is how I decided to do it tonight. Was when you put glue, Tombow liquid glue, in the wrong spot, how do you get it off? Well, there's a couple of ways that you can do that. You can use your alcohol wipes. These are just multi-purpose alcohol wipes. I think you can get them from the chemist. I don't buy them. The guy that lives with me, he buys them. So anyhow, alcohol wipes, and the other way is using your embossing buddy. Okay, so you can use your embossing buddy, but more so your embossing buddy where you know you're going to glue back over it. Where this, you want to be able to see the paper, and you can see how beautiful, and there's no glue on there whatsoever. Okay, you do have to let it dry, so be a little bit mindful of that. But how cool is that? Alcohol wipes, guys. Okay, so now we're going to bring in some, dressing this up a little bit. I know I just put that on a little bit crooked, but that's okay. We're going to stick this one in here. Who uses, I haven't tried the baby wipes. No, I haven't tried them, but I think it's the alcohol that removes the glue. Okay, so yeah, just put this around here. Beautiful. Oh, don't do that. We're going to have to use our wipes again. Okay, this one I'm going to raise up. And now it's entirely up to you whether you put flowers on here or if you put a saying on here. Maybe you just might want a happy birthday on here. It's entirely up to you. But I thought we'll stamp out and cut out some flowers. We've got time tonight to do all this. So let's do that. I'm going to grab this one out and place it on a block and grab my Memento black ink. And I'm just sort of grabbed this out of the scrap drawer earlier because you just really do want to use up your scraps when you're doing things like this. Sometimes you get some really narrow strips that you can do for these tiny little flowers. Okay, so, okay, 2, I don't know how many I want, so I'm just going to do I'll do 3. I'm not sure. Do 3. That'll do. We'll cut them out with the die cutting machine. So I'm going to bring that up. Don't forget to grab yourself a chamois if you haven't got a chamois. Okay, and you can always buy these little cases. They come in a set of 4. And you can put your brads and you can put your dimensions in them. You can put your baker's twine, you know, your flat baker's twine. You can put anything that's flat, your rhinestones and things like that. You can store them in there as well. So great, you'll fill them up. You'll fill those 4 up really quick. I just covered mine with some designer series paper that I've had floating around for a long time. Okay, up we come. Put that pencil out of the way. Who loves their die cutting machine? I do. I love my die cutting machine. I don't mind fussy cutting occasionally. It's quite relaxing, but these little flowers, no, I think I'd rather die cut them. Okay, so just place this around where you want them. Now, I'll give you a little tip in a minute with this. Okay, just put this one on. Run this one through. Now, when it comes through the other side, hopefully you can see it. When you're putting it on, this little dot down the bottom, if you see the black stem, that's lining it up in the center. Okay, so if you're seeing white through that dot, you've got it off key a little bit. So if you see the black ink or the color ink that you're using, you know that you've got it pretty well in the center. You can see I had it off key because I could see a little bit of black and a little bit of white. But that's a good little tip, I tell you. It really does sometimes just save you on bigger flowers as well, making it incorrect. Okay, let's see if we can do this one a little bit better. Okay, wind it through. I think I did that one about the same. So you'll see this little stem. You'll see this little bit of a black through it. Okay. Don't know if I want 2, 3 flowers. Do the 3. It's hard to know sometimes what you really want until you've got them on there. Because I haven't actually made a sample card up. I like to make it with you. As Kaz says, just wing it. It's a matter of, I do have a little bit of a plan in my head, but I don't always make cards up to follow along with. Okay, I'm going to put this through here for the moment. muscles down there. Oh, I didn't even wind it all the way through. Okay, we're going to have 2. I'm not going to worry about 3. Where's my... So I'm going to add a bit of foliage to this on the back. And I'm going to put this one, not this one, this one to the back. Ooh. Okay, and I'm going to use it in the Misty Moonlight. Misty Moonlight. Now I'm sort of thinking, do I want to stamp off? And I'm not sure, so I'm going to stamp it off first and see how dark it is. Yeah, net it stamped off. So we're going to come in with a bit of this foliage happening. Around the... Okay, so you can put it on as much as you like or as little as you like. And then I'm just going to grab my flowers that I've cut out. And I have got a one that I already coloured earlier in Misty Moonlight. And wild wheat. So I'm going to grab the wild wheat out and I'm just going to do the leaves on this. Who loves the glass mat? Don't forget you can get the glass mat on online exclusive. Don't forget there's a lot of things happening over there at the moment. We've got some great online exclusive products over there. And they're online. Okay. Now, if you like an online exclusive product, but you don't order online because you're not sure how to, you can always ring me and I'll walk you through it. That's not a problem. Or I can always put it on for you if it's something that you really find hard to do. Okay, so just give this a bit of a colour. And I thought we might bring in a bit of Misty Moonlight. Well, you really need new glasses, Teresa, if you can't see the colours. What am I looking for? Misty Moonlight. I'm not quite sure where that is. This one here. Blackberry Bliss, not quite. Getting close. They all look alike they all look alike at night time, I tell you. Moody Mauve. No, I don't want that. Oh my God. I should have grabbed them out earlier. Okay. Misty Moonlight, where's that one? That's pretty in peacock. See, they all look alike at night time. It's the light. It's the way the light's shining on my my colours here, which is not really good because it's not very helpful. Okay. No. Misty Moonlight. Yes, we found it. We'll go with this one. I was going to go with the pink, but we can go with the yellow as well. So I'm just going to colour this one down. Don't worry, my glasses are new. It's just the light in here. All the blues are together and all the pinks are together, and they all look alike. Okay, so you can sort of see we've got two in the blue, and I just thought we could do one in a different colour. Misty Moonlight can go back there and back there. And it is more, I have got a, but that's a different colour. It doesn't matter. We can go with that one. I have got a blue one there. Okay, so let's go with this. We'll put these down, and I need, because I've taken everything off the table again. Okay, dimensions, I thought I left them on here. Nope, I must have moved them. I'll just grab them. Sorry, just grabbing some ribbon and twine as well while I'm here. Some twine. Okay. Some dimensions. Oh, wow. Pop these in under the flowers. You don't have to put a lot on the back. I only putting the one on it at the moment, so I'm just bringing the one. Just going to pop that one that way. Okay. And one out this way. And then we will bring this pink in underneath. Okay, so I'm just going to glue the pink. Put a little bit of glue on the pink. Now don't forget on the tomorrow night, I think it is, the 23rd, tomorrow night, I am giving away $100 worth of free shopping to someone, for everyone that's filled out that form for me. So you've still got until tomorrow night to fill out the form. It's Help Me Help You. It's on my page, so under my events. So go onto the events and have a look. And if you already filled it out, you have got your ticket. If you haven't filled it out, then you won't have a ticket. So I'm going to do the black, and I'm going to do a couple of double bows on this one. So I think that will be enough. You still have time to join in. So, and also tomorrow I've got, if you're a demonstrator or if you're a beautiful customer, I've got that up too. So if you go in and put down whether you're a customer, one of my beautiful customers, or whether you're one of my beautiful sister stamping demonstrators, just add it to the comments like others have. And we've got a little draw happening for that tomorrow night as well. Okay. So we've got a nice little bow happening here. I'm just going to pull it in nice and tight. Okay, so we'll grab this. Trim this off. Okay, let's put this over onto the front. Now that's dried and there's no glue there whatsoever. So, and I'm going to use dimensions to put this up because I want it to stand up a bit. So, one there. On there. And this is the only time when I really want it to stand up high, is that I will use probably more dimensions than I normally do, because normally I don't use quite a lot. I don't need to, but I really want this to stand up nice and firm in the centre there. So don't forget, tomorrow I will not be doing my 2 o'clock. I will be on at 7 o'clock tomorrow night. I will put a message up that I will be on 7 o'clock tomorrow night. Okay, so this is going like this, and then we're going to grab, did I grab some? I did. I grabbed these ones because it's got like that pinky colour through it, and I thought we could just add some Moody Mauve type little, even you could bring in a couple of the 3 different colours on this one because it's absolutely gorgeous. And one down there. Probably bring in a few more if you wanted to, but I'm just going to leave it like that. That's going to come in like this. And then you need a stopper down the bottom as well, don't you? And I think I will put some paper down here, so I'm going to cut that. So I'm just going to grab my little mini ruler and cut that in the designer series paper. So we want 9.5 by, I think, 2. Yeah, 9.5 by 2. So let's get this piece here. I'm going to put my ribbon on in a minute. Oh, I bet my mini glue dots are over there too. 9.5 by 2. So we want the paper. Make sure that you always get your paper the right way. So I'm going to line it up at the 2. So I'm lining it up right over on the edge at the 2. Trim that off, and then I'm going to flick that around and trim it off at the 9.5. I think that's what I said. Let's hope. Might mean 9. Let me think. No, that's perfect. So I'm going to pop this in here this way, just to give it a bit of colour over on this side. You can put 3 brads down there as well, but I'm just going to do that. Just going to put this on here. And then I'm going to do my word. Okay, so with the word, I actually went through all my ones that I've stamped out and haven't used. And this is done with the punch and a stamp. And I haven't used before. So I'm going to add this to this to make this my stopper. Okay, so you can have it whichever way you want to have it. You can have it on the angle if you want to, or you can have it going this way. It doesn't really matter. You can have it. But this is one of the punches, and it's really, really good. It's a good size one. Or you can have a straight one. You can have, you can even use the inside of, like the same as that. You can use that one as well if you wanted to. There's a lot you can, different ones that you can use. So lots of different punches and lots of different shapes that you can use for a stopper. Now, a stopper just stops the card from falling down like that, like it's doing now. It just gives it something to lean against. Okay, so I'm sort of thinking, I'll put that on in a minute. I'm sort of thinking, do I want to have it coming this way so the card sort of sits this way when it's opened? There you go, we've got our stopper in there. So you can sort of see it sits like that. Absolutely beautiful. Okay. So you can sort of see, and it says sending thanks and much love, which is really beautiful. And you can put for you up there if you wanted to. You could put a for you up there, but we're just going to put our little bow on now. And I'm going to have to run and get my mini glue dots. I cleared my table off today when we had class. And I hadn't got around to putting everything back up. I thought I had, but I haven't. Okay, mini glue dot. Who loves these? Oh my God, they are so good. Just make sure that you keep them pretty well sealed up, because they'll dry out if you don't. Okay, I'm just getting one off, and you can see how they are, but they are fantastic for adding on the back of ribbon. You can push them around to how you want them. Oh, stuck to my finger now. And we can bring this little bow in there. And that's your little stopper there. Okay, so that's a really cutie. So we're going to do a real quick card now, because that one is one that's a little bit more time consuming. But say, for instance, that you had this paper and you thought, I really don't want to do all fun fold cards, so I'll hold that up for you a bit later. You can come in with a quick card, and it's just using scraps too, like that you have. You get bits and pieces that you have, and you think, now, what am I going to do with that? How am I going to use that? You know, so you can layer them up. You can do lots of different things. You can cut out strips. There's so much you can do. Like, I've got lots of little bits and pieces. Like, you get lots of little bits and pieces left over when you're cutting up. So I'm just going to use the standard size card, my standard size card, which is 14.5 by 21 centimetres, which is our width of our A4 paper, and I'm just going to score it at 10.5. And my bone folder's over there too, but I'm not going to get up again. I'm going to use my fingers, which I tell you not to do, but I'm using it tonight. Okay, so then you can work out if you want to use a mat. And a mat is like cardstock. It can be designer series paper. It can be gold or foils. It can be glitter paper. There's just so much that you can do within a mat. I'm just looking through my papers here, thinking like I could go and try it out. Try out your mat and go, do I like that? You know, do you like the light pink? It makes it look different. Each cardstock that you put it on will make it look different. I'll just show you what I mean. If you bring it in on blue, it just dies, but it does bring out a little bit of the blue, but it dies. Okay, you just go, where if you put it on that, it sort of brings out the colour, it lifts it. So keep that in mind. If you go with green, sometimes it just goes yuck. See how it looks yuck? It just dulls it down, but look how bright it comes up when you put it on that one. So have a little think about what you put your card on, okay, because that makes a big, big difference. Okay, so we're going to do a matting this. This is the pretty pink in the new in colours. So I'm going to do it 14. I'm going to cut 2. Because I want one for the inside as well as one for the outside. And we're going to cut it 14 by 10 and 14 by 10. And that's for the inside as well. Beautiful. Okay, and then we need some white. And sometimes I'll have a look and see how this is going. So this is a 9.5 by 13. So it's a bit smaller than what I normally use. So I probably will just put that aside for a minute and grab out another piece of white. I've got lots of scraps in here. And grab out another piece of white. And we'll use this one. So we want it 13.5. For the inside, 13.5 by 9.5. Now that's our inside piece. That's going to go on the inside, so you can write on it. Okay, so you can have it like that. Now, do we want a white piece on our pink piece? And I think we do. So we'll do another 9.5 with this one. So we can have sort of like a bit of a border with a pink, and then we can come in with one of these smaller pieces, or we can cut one down. Well, that one sort of fits in pretty well, nearly perfect, but not quite. So if it doesn't come in quite, what are you going to do? How are you going to make that work, that you don't have a bigger edge and a smaller edge here? So I'll show you what we're going to do. We are going to, this is 9.5. So this needs to be about 9, which is what it is. And then this is 13.5. So this is only 13. No, it's 12.5. So we're going to cut this. We're going to cut this like this. We're going to bring this in here and this in up here. We're going to make our border in the middle, and we're going to bring in this. It looks like a full piece of paper. Okay. So let's start sticking so you don't get confused because I can confuse everyone. So let's put our centerpiece in first. Okay, center bit. Oh, I've missed doing this. A whole week off and I still miss doing my cards. It's really funny, I do. I miss sitting and teaching and sharing. Yeah, don't forget the 31st is a Saturday or a Sunday. I've got an in-home scrapbooking class. It's nearly full, I think. Yeah, so if you're interested in something like that, let me know, and I'll let you know if there's any vacancies. I've got to write the rest of the list up today. Okay, this one's going in here. Nice little mat all the way around. Bring this over this side. We're going to put our pink piece on first. Sorry, you didn't get to join in tonight. It was a different type of card. I already had all the paper all organised, the colours. But we'll do it next week. We'll do a join in one. Join in. What's next Thursday night? What date is that, I wonder? Is that gift giving night? Is that the first Thursday of September? No, I think we've got another, I don't know. Have we got a week or a fortnight? Not sure. Okay, so we're going to bring this one down here. We're going to put this one in here. So we've got our border, and we're going to bring this one up to the top where we have our border. Now I'm going to have a look in the stamp set and see what words, but I think we have sending happy thoughts or something in the stamp set, if I remember correctly. I'll have to grab it in a minute. Now we need to trim this off at 9.5, this little bit that's going to go across there. We need to 9.5. It's got to be the same as the white. So that's going to come in like that. Okay, so this one says sending happy thoughts. Or thank you. I think thank you would be nice. So let's go with the thank you. Yeah, I think the thank you. I always need thank you cards. So we can do a little bit of the pattern also on it. So let's bring this little piece down here. Okay, another block. Ooh. Thank you. Let's see. We better line this one up. Okay, Misty Moonlight, Moody Mauve. We'll see. I think I'll have to get up and get that. Oof. My Misty Moonlight's really, really, really dark. Okay, so we're going to come in here with our thank you. Then I think I'm going to have to get the Moody Mauve to go with the paper. Sorry guys, just grab it from my inks. Okay. Ooh. Now this little checkered one is really lovely because you can sort of use it for anything. You just want a scrap piece of paper that you can use it on. So just grab, I'll just grab over here. Okay, so we just want to do a little stamp off because we don't want it really dark, but we just want to bring in a little bit of the pattern on here. And you can sort of see, you can add as much or as little as you want on here. I don't think I want any on the center. Just put it on the sides. Now I'm just going to raise this up a little bit with our dimensions. And you can always bring in a bow. You can always bring in some flowers. You can do whatever you wish with this. Just going to quickly grab them out. Oh, sorry guys. Okay, so this one's going to go in here. Thank you. And we just want to, we have some little flowers here, so you can either put the little flowers in, but you know what? I actually like that quite plain, like that, without adding too much more to it. I'm a little bit of a plain, when it's plain, it's got to be plain. Oh my God. Hello, everyone. Okay, Fortnite. Thanks, Tan. Tan's letting me know. Thank you, darling. Okay, so it's really is a cute little card. You can use up your scraps with. Okay, and look at this beautiful book stand, because it's a book stand easel card. It's gorgeous. So it's a card and it's a little book one, but then it stands up like a easel on the book stand. How gorgeous is that? You could even decorate something on there if you wanted to. That's gorgeous. I love it. So 2 simple little cards tonight. Oh, well, two beautiful little cards tonight. Simple one and a little bit more work in it, but just gorgeous. Thanks, Tan. God bless you all. Thank you for watching me. Don't forget to join me tomorrow night at 7 o'clock. I will put a notice up, but some lucky person is going to win $100 worth of shopping. If you've filled out the form, your name is in the draw. Okay? If you haven't filled out the form, you've still got until 7 o'clock tomorrow night. Make sure you do it ASAP. God bless you all, and thank you for watching me tonight. And it's nice to be back. Bye for now.